What's going on, guys? Scopamar TV here, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a reaction to Ray J. Basically, Ray J is saying that a married man is not the man to be. He was a married man. He walked in that shoes, and he said something very interesting. Usually, he's very controversial in his interviews and certain things that he does on social media. However, based on his mannerisms and the way he was carrying on, I definitely felt like he was genuine. So let's check out this clip, and we're going to give our 2 cents on this clip because basically what he's saying, a lot of guys can relate.
Nigga that's been the married dude in the relationship, man, thinking that that's the man to be. It's not. Because, yeah, you getting all of their time, but you getting their time in a very negative way because it's almost like when you're chilling with the girl and she don't like you. You're watching TV and she's looking at you and she's like, just don't mess up the couch. Ugh. You always wasting stuff. And then her friend calls and then she goes, hey, girl, I heard you do it. Oh, I love you. Okay. All right. Okay. Call me later. Okay, we're going to go. Okay, girl. All right. And then back to you, it just changes right back. That means that you ain't the one. Like, that means that right at that moment, she doesn't like you. Or there's something she's going through. And I need you to be my punching bag. I'm going through something. Punch on you. I don't mean punch on you physically. Sometimes they do.
A lot of men have experienced this before. If there's one thing that women know how to do well, is to play fake in front of people, especially their friends. They'll be the nicest person in front of everybody, paint this image that they're all great and everything is great and they're the most feminine, soft talking person. And to the outside world, they're like, oh man, she's so amazing. But the minute those people turn their backs, you are getting a deep voice, hostile demon in your presence. And you're like, what happened to that woman just now? What exactly occurred that you switched so fast? This happens all the time with married people. And I know a lot of guys can relate to this. Some people are scared to talk about this, but it is the real deal. Like you said, it is hard for a man to accept that he may not be the one. And a lot of women are married to guys that they do not like. They're just married just to be married because society told them that they need to be married by a certain age and it looks good for the community. It looks good to everyone that's around them. However, a lot of them do not love their husbands. We're going to watch a clip of Chris Rock, and it's one of the realest clip I've ever seen in a long time of when he's talking about the woman's first choice. Let's watch this clip and come back.
No matter what you do, your woman is mad at you. If you work all the time, why you work all the time? You ain't never home. You always leaving me. I hate this shit. If you home all the time, why you all up under me? Let me get some fucking room to breathe. Damn, stop sweating me. I hate this shit. If you make more money than her, well, fuck you. I want to make decisions too. You ain't my fucking daddy. I don't need you to take care of me. I hate this shit. If she makes more money than you broke motherfucker. You never have no fucking money. Fuck this shit. I don't want to make all these decisions. I need to be taken care of. I hate this shit. I can't take it. And the number one reason your woman's always mad, fellas, because you ain't her first choice. No matter what.
Facts. This is one of the most uncomfortable truths that we are faced with in today's society, where these ladies are not going to come out and say, you know what, I messed up. Let's go ahead, get the divorce. I don't want anything. I made a mistake. I went with my emotions and marry you, but I really don't love you like that. They will never come out and say that, because then that would make them look like the bad guy, make them look like the bad person for wasting your time. However, they will show you within their actions that they do not like you. They don't like you. And it's one of the saddest things, because sometimes you, as a married man, you'll do all these things for your wife. You would work constantly. You make sure you take care of the house. You make sure you do everything. Check all the boxes, right? All the boxes that these people come on social media and curse and talk about men are not doing and this and that. You, as a man, check all those boxes, and that woman will still find a way to make sure that you feel like garbage, as if you're not doing enough. And the more you do, is the more she do not appreciate you, the more she will screw her face up at you, the more she'll do what Ray J said, be on the couch, friend call, she's all happy, and then the minute that the friend hangs up the phone, she's back to mean mugging you. It is that type of life that's going on. That's why when you see the news of some married guy, he takes himself off this planet, it's a very sad situation, because a lot of guys can't really just escape that life. Once you're locked in, it's very difficult, especially with kids, to just walk away, especially, right, if you care about your child. And a lot of them will know that you do love your kid and use it against you. They will treat you like garbage, knowing that you're not going to get up and leave your kid. And at the same time, still will not appreciate what you do for them, no matter how much you sacrifice. Now, let's get into the comment and see what people got to say. Someone says, I've been married with my wife for 20 years, and this is so true. Imagine 20 years and your woman is mean mugging you on the couch. Your woman makes you feel as if you're not welcome in your own house. 20 years of that. Someone says, relationships so draining, married or not. I'm going to say married to the wrong person will drain your energy. Ray J is talking with a clear mind on this one. Like I said, usually he's very controversial. However, with this clip, I had to do a reaction to it because he seemed as if he was coming from a genuine place. Never really heard him talk like that before. Someone else says, men need to understand that marriage takes work. Every day isn't going to be sunshine and rainbow, but as a man, why don't you ask her what's bothering her because you want to fix it? This isn't you and your homies chilling playing game. This is a relationship dynamic that constantly needs nurturing. What the? Ask her what is wrong. Life is not that simple. No matter what you do, you can ask a woman, what is wrong? That's the worst thing you can do, because you are supposed to read her mind. This is the society that we live in. God forbid that you go and ask her what's wrong at the wrong time of the day. If she don't like you, and this is why it goes back to what Chris Rock was saying in terms of you are not her first choice. You'll see men get a pass in this life. I mean, you jobless bums that get to do whatever they want. They get the best loving. They get the best nurturing care. They're always being called upon. Their phones constantly ringing by these girls because these girls want them. That's their first choice. But the man that they say, you know what, he grew on me, and she settled down with that one because that's the one that was in her presence at the time. Those men get mistreated and treated like garbage. And this is the things that we tend to ignore because guys are not coming out and saying what it is. At the end of the day, the phrase, whatever the wife says, happy wife, happy life, that came from the fact that men have gotten so tired and so fed up of trying to figure out what's wrong that they just say, you know what, whatever you want to do what you want to do. And that's when somebody just completely gives up. And I don't think a lot of these ladies understand that at that point you are not loved either, because you have shown that you are just simply a fraud. With that said, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you think what Ray J said is true? It's not the case for all marriages, but you have a lot of marriages today where the women in those marriages literally hate the men that they're married to. Until next time, guys, Cobamar TV, I'm out.